but I have to introduce myself. Hey guys, Crazy Israel here. It's Tuesday. Crazy Tip Tuesday. Okay, you'll cut from there.
Yeah.
So the question this week, guys, my lease is ending. What do I do? Well, there's a couple of things that you're going to have the option to do. First of all, you're going to probably get contacted by the manufacturer to let you know about 4 to 6 months before your lease is up that you may have what's called a pull ahead program where you can actually terminate your lease early within 4 to 6 months and they'll satisfy the remaining balance of the payments as long as you release another car. That's one thing that may happen to you. But your options for you personally that you control is you go into the dealership, preferably where you lease the vehicle or another vehicle manufacturer like it, and you would talk about your options. So here's your options. The first one is they will contact the manufacturer and find out what your lease buyout is. What lease buyout is basically you purchasing your vehicle for the remaining balance, which was your residual when you started, from the 2 or 3 years past. So that balance is already preset, predetermined. You know that balance from the time you lease the car. What you'll do is you'll refinance that balance, and also you will pay taxes on that balance. Now, you're not getting double dipped because the way a lease works is you're only paying taxes on the payment during the lease time. Then whenever you finalize the rest of buying the car, you got to pay the remaining taxes on the buying of the car. And if you, at that time, want to take advantage of extended warranties and stuff like that, extended service contracts, then the dealership will present those offers to you. The second thing is you can walk away. So this is where people get a little bit confused. If you walk away from your lease, then the manufacturer is going to determine whether or not you stayed within the parameters of the lease from a mileage standpoint, from a condition standpoint. So what they're going to want to make sure of if you're going to turn the car back in is that there's not any damage to the car. Now they expect small dings, small scratches, but anything bigger than about a quarter size, they're going to want you to make sure you fix it beforehand. And trust me, you're going to want to fix it beforehand or have the dealer help you fix it, because if they do it, they're going to charge you a lot of money. So that's my suggestion to you there. The last option is if you want to trade it in and get another car. So go to the dealership and say, hey, listen, my lease is coming up, and if you had a good residual, you're probably not going to want to turn it in. But if you didn't have a special lease rate residual and you just had a regular residual, a lot of times you could even have equity in the vehicle, and you can use that equity to put down on the next car that you want to either lease or buy. And the last option you have is you have the option to sell it. So let's say, for example, you've got a friend or a relative that really loved your car the whole time you had it, and they want to buy it from you. You have the right to just find out what the lease amount is, and if you want to make a profit, you can sell it over that amount, just as long as you satisfy that total dollar amount. All right, guys, I hope that helped you. I hope you have some more questions about leasing. That seems to be what's most popular. People are asking a lot of questions on leasing. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comment section. Just all we ask is you keep it positive and PC like we do around here. And remember, if you like and share, Chevy gets a treat.